Okay, greetings YouTube land, and welcome back to more adventures in Skyrim with Melora. The last time, I thought I was gonna find an amulet of Talos up there at that Talos shrine, but I guess not. And also, I met up with Tyra, and she just wanted to die, so I killed her, and I spawned or summoned Lydia over here and gave her the ebony armor, the enchanted ebony armor that she was wearing, as well as the weapons, which were good ones. Okay, so let's get going. And I was gonna go here to investigate Trader's Post, and then go over here. Now, eventually, I do plan to come back down to the Falkreath area because I would love to go to the Lost Woods and explore that for a little while, and I'm gonna make a special episode out of that. Okay, and the Lost Woods and Revenant Manor was created by Revenant 101, whom is part of the Adventures Guild that I'm a part of. It's a Facebook group page, so if anyone is interested, you can go ahead and on my main channel, just look on the lower right corner on the banner and you'll see a link to it, to the Facebook group page, Adventures Guild, or you can click on my About tab, and on the bottom there's a link to Adventures Guild, and you can go ahead and request to join. Okay. Alright, so I have to go this way. May have to buy an amulet of Talos, since I'm unable to find one. If the Khajiit caravan is there, okay, no. Let's go ahead and look back in maybe the pawn shop, and hopefully there's one there. Whoa. This is White Run, right? Let me see. No, it's White Run. Oh, which is what I said. Yeah, White Run. Oh, God, the cold is killing me. Let's speed this along. Be a little drunk, but it's okay. Okay.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound. Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can. I
thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
Is there a place to sleep in
Get the
here?
cold out. Apparently some Nord women were murdered.
Oh.
Not sure why I should care.
There have been murders?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. If you need
Okay.
another drink, I'll be right here.
You didn't sell
Grey
me any
Quarter's
drink.
not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
What's new with that Nord family?
So there have been murders here. Are you with me, Lydia?
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Yeah, I heard about this. What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall.
I just spoke to
Served
her.
me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
How was she killed? It looks brutal.
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade.
So this has happened before.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Is anyone investigating?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant.
This
It's
seems
the
very
truth.
important. Perhaps I can offer my assistance.
If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Alright, Lydia, we've got work to do.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you happen to see what happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
What about you?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible.
Okay.
It's no secret
you?
the Aretino
This
boys
is
Did
have
you
a
see
sham
anything?
ritual trying to call
No,
brothers.
sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Dunmer gets their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just... I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
Well, I've spoken to everyone.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again.
Well, there might be more to this if you'll let me continue.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though.
We have some
Can't just
experience
let
in
anyone
these
go
things.
around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Very well. This will help.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
Perhaps Yorlef is in the barracks. Or not. I think here would be the cells.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of
Where
that.
would he be?
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to...
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired. The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Yorlef.
I'm not
Hello.
much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary.
Okay.
I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Okay, thank you. So you'll let her know and she'll spread the word. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, Lydia, we officially have work to do. Before the trail grows cold, right?
And let them die with their false kings.
I just can't believe this Temple of Talos doesn't have an amulet of Talos. What is going on here? You would think they would be giving those away for free. Just cast a little light. Cape of Talos. I don't want to wake up those priests just to ask if they're selling amulets here, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to pilfer some off of the dead in the halls of the dead. Well, makes sense to follow the blood trail. This way, Lydia. Yeah. Okay. Well. Keep a lookout. This one's a tough one. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood. But thus far, a good sampling of sinew and Mara have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night, was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment and had to turn about. Just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. Think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and ice, or fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons worth the effort. Is left behind for some reason. Certificate of authenticity? What is that? Wow. Travel to Solstheim? This item is certified to be of the highest quality Nordic Stalrim, hand-selected for its purity, color, and magical affinity, guaranteed to retain its luster and resist weather for years to come, crafted by Hugin Ice Shaper of Raven Rock, master artisan. Stalrim, that's the, what was it called? The frost, the Frost style in ESO. I forgot what it was called, but it was something like Frost Forge style, something like that. Shelves is filled with more of those butcher filers or flyers from around city. One pile looks misshapen. Oh, that's because it has this strange amulet on there. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Well, Lydia, looks like we found this butcher's headquarters. The altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. I think linen wraps is used for something. When crafting certain items like cloth. Gonna get out of the way. I forgot what it was called though. Frostcaster. I think they're called Frostcaster. And if you look at that ring, yeah, see how it has kind of like an ice kind of color to it. Yeah, it's called Frostcaster. Follow up on the clues. Okay. Does that mean... What does that mean? Does that mean to go ahead and report back to Yorlif, I think? I'm getting a little weary. Should take a rest after this.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The...
Yorlif, I'm really sorry to disturb you again.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
But there's been a development. I found the butcher's base, or where he's working out of, in Skyrim, that home over there. And I also found this amulet.
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Okay.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
He knows that. They all know that.
I hate to do this, but I may have to pilfer for a Talos amulet down here. This is like the morgue. Oh, it would be considered stealing. Would it even be considered stealing if I take it off of the corpse?
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Oh. Yeah.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you noticed anything strange about the body when doing the autopsy?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you.
So the body.
Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Well, let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Okay. Thank you. So there isn't an amulet down there. It's too bad about what happened to Susanna.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Yeah, just need a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah. Crimson Dirks. Azura Shield or Star Shield Bright? What is that?
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins
Oh,
know what I
that's
think of them.
that. Okay, and I think maybe the reason why she's not playing is because... Okay, citizen control. Let's do that. So when I enter,
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
what can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Well, and me and my friend Lydia, I found these journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
Nothing good. Some kind of necromancer experiment.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Really? Let me see if that fixed
Come on in.
the bard
Let me
here.
know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all
She's
them
still
dark
not playing.
elves and Argonians in it. And let them tear each other to pieces.
Shoot. That's too bad. Oh well.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
Do I have to go to Calixto?
Come on in.
Or can I
We've
just...
got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I've got your back. Lead on.
Yeah, for certain towns it seems like the bards just stand there, but it was fixed when I tested it a little while back, when I disabled the immersive citizen and then re-enabled it. Maybe it happens when I enter the cell, right? The whole
He's a true Nord.
like area.
He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted
Let's
couriers
talk
from
to
Solitude.
Woundfirth first.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Tell me, I've heard that you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no?
Necromancy. I am a member of the College
Oh.
of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you.
Well, what kind of magic do you study?
Whatever I don't already know. Power is the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Ravagor, what is that? Witch Bolt. Bolt of dark fire that deals 3 raw damage for 60 seconds. If the target dies, bind their spirit. Yeah, I know that. But I don't have the gold.
Strength and steel are well and good. If Ulfric needs spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay. I almost feel like I want to just hold on to these just to collect them. This. I can cast fireballs already. But, I mean, sometimes, you know, I can run out of magicka. Alright, I'll save my gold for now.
Sword arm wins back.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Oh, but he doesn't buy potions.
And let them die.
So,
with their
what do you think, Lydia?
We've been soldiers a long time.
Sounds
We know the price
evasive, so it's quite possible.
I'm not. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
I believe the killer is Wunferth, the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
Someone's been practicing necromancy in Hayaram, and Viola thinks it's Wunferth.
Well, come back when you have some more evidence. I think you're on the trail, though.
Okay, fine.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
If not for me, what then?
so good to see you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on charitable soul.
I believe, yeah, this is where Sophie was staying. She left her sweet roll, she left her book. Be sure to deliver those to her when I return home. Yes, your interesting stuff here.
House of Curiosity.
Calixto.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection.
Listen,
Such adventures we had.
Yes, I'd like to know if you know anything about this amulet.
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Well, right now it's evidence, so I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. A most pleasant chat. Till the next.
Okay, so you mentioned court wizard. So now I think, Lydia, we have the proof we need that it's Unferth. Unferth the Unliving is the court wizard there, and with everything we've uncovered so far, it all points to Unferth. Let's go deliver the news.
Malgraf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We found evidence of necromancy and found his amulet.
I don't want to believe it. Unferth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Unferth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter.
Yes.
The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
I didn't even have a chance to explain more what I discovered about the amulet, but it belongs to the court wizard, so that's the reason why I believe it's him.
Torek was merely a message.
You're coming with me. We're finally going to arrest the butcher.
Will need the support.
Yes, sir.
Well, looks like the job's done, although something
Things hinge on Whiterun.
seems a little unsettling about all of this. I mean, like, we didn't really find the true mastermind behind all of this, but, well, it's all we can do for now, Lydia. Let's go.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
You know about Talos?
I'm
He
a sailor
founded
on
the
the North
Empire.
End. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos.
Oh, hey, great. Tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
Oh, I missed that beginning part.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim,
Okay, Tiber
united
Septim.
Tamriel and found... He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory. We worship him that we might follow. Take a look.
Let's see what you have. Maybe you have... Hey! Okay, this is just what I've been looking for. Okay, good. I'll take that. What is this? Survey the area from a distance. Fissure. Stave of Ferocity. Enchant your power attacks for 60 seconds, reduces armor by 150 points. And magic resistance by 25. Oh, really? Curses random foes within 40 feet, reduces armor by 150 points. Of magicka and stamina per second.
Blessings of Talos be upon.
Yes, thank you for that. Great, great.
You don't know what freedom really means until you've lived it.
That is so great. Okay, Lydia. What do you say? Received a notice from the Jarl. Okay, what do you say we go looking for this missing merchant in Trader's Post? You need to get yourself a horse.
What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Oh, look at this.
Kajita's wares, if you have coin.
I welcome you, friend. How may I...
Take a look. May your old... You... Warm side.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's good. Okay. Hello?
Thought I heard.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Lydia, are you here? I've divined a couple of outcomes, so let's just go in. Flames blazing. Gunther. Ooh, Ring of Masser. Illusion spells cost 30% less to cast, increases your stamina by 20 points. Sneaking is 20% better. This is like perfect for Phaedriel. Wow. Okay. I think here is... Ooh. Perfect place to save it. I'm just going to go ahead and read that letter. Ooh, and a treasure map. The fire here to stay warm. Okay. Let's go ahead and read those notes. Letter to Edward. My dearest, or Erwin, my dear sister Erwin, I see your way with words remains as elegant as a falling boulder. I am indeed alive, and no, I haven't forgotten my promise to you, which I remind you again was never literal. You see, when someone says, you'll be the death of me, it's not an invitation to murder. It's more of a loving expression of one's exasperation. But I know nuance has never been your strong suit. I must warn you, however, that correspondence like this endangers us both. So if you truly wish to keep this promise, it's best you don't respond. When the time is right, I will come for you. Oh, and be kind to our merchant friend Gunther, will you? Consider him my gift to you, along with this book on our past life. I'm sure you know by now, but it seems one of us has taken to writing about our adventures. I assure you it isn't me. But I'm glad his depiction of you is as honest as you are incorrigible. Edward. Oh, it is. It is a letter from Edward. Okay. So the journal. Trade the ring for the Daedric armor set. Optional, purchase the armor set with gold. Oh. Alright, my new friend Gunther and I are getting along quite well. The other bandits are already getting jealous. He really was a fine gift. I should thank my brother Edward before I slit his throat. The thing I like, like human trafficking here. The thing I like best about my good friend Gunther, he can keep a secret. I tell him all sorts of juicy tidbits and he never says a thing. He reminds me of my old companion Skjold. And the time we nearly got murdered by a Daedric cult. There was a ton of good loot in that place. Haunted artifacts, blood sacrifices, things that make lesser men want to hug their priest. Nothing that would frighten off Gunther, though. He's quite stoic, sitting in his chair. On top of that, he gets along with everyone. It doesn't matter if they're short people, fat, tall, or cat people. That's the thing about my old friend Gunther. He doesn't judge me. Anyways, when I got to Skyrim, I sold most of the loot we piled up over the years. Seeing as wanted men have a travel light. The heaviest piece I sold was a set of Daedric mail to a caravan Khajiit named Madran. I liked that armor, but in the end I had no choice. Madran is from the Khajiit caravan. Had no choice but to get rid of her. I like that armor, but in the end I had no choice but to get rid of her. Referring to the Daedric armor. Yes, sir, she knows what she did. Besides, if I wanted to get her back, I could always trade something of equal value, like the Ring of Massor I ripped off the merchant at the Crescent Moon's Inn way back when. I remember Crescent Moon's Inn. I passed by those in previous playthroughs. Me and the Furballs, we have history. The ring is worth at least 2 sets of armor, or 20 pairs of boots. Can fortify your illusion magic just like the book says. The book's got a lot right. Even the parts about me, except I'm much prettier and taller in real life. Either way, I don't need to cast spells to run this new crew, so I'll let my best friend Gunther wear the ring. I think it looks really good on him. Yeah, that ring, I may just trade it because, I mean, if I was Phaedriel, which is, she's a rogue, thief, assassin, we'll just call her a rogue. She's a rogue character. Or if I'm playing a rogue, then I would keep that ring. It would do them very well, like a rogue or even Nightblade, right, because of the illusion spells. But being a mage and I don't really sneak around, I think that armor would be good for like my companion. Maybe upgrade Lydia's armor, give it to Sophia or someone. Yeah, so that's it for now, guys. I hope you all enjoy. This is great. I'm glad that's done. So the next thing I need to do is go to the ruins of Mizalt, which is right there. Maybe head back here first and see if that Khajiit caravan is still, yeah, here, and do that and trade the armor and then go over here. So that would be the plan for next time. So that's it, and see you all on the next adventure.